Hey everyone, it's finally spring. Jesus. Well, it's already been spring. What the hell am I talking about? It's April now, so March is finally over, and I finally got the chance to upgrade my camera. So now, 60 frames per second the whole way. This will probably take YouTube so long just to upload, but hey, you might as well use it for something. Let's do a VHS update, because why the hell not? Let's just get started. Now, this new camera I have unfortunately does not pause while recording, which was the one benefit I had from my other camera. So, you're probably going to be hearing me go back and forth. So, get ready for that. So, as you can see from the very right, the first reel from Warner Brothers. First one we have is Gremlins, the classic dark comedy from Amblin, released back in 1984. It originally came out on VHS in 1985, I believe, that or 1986. This VHS here is from 1999, I believe, when it was released not only on VHS, but for the first time on DVD. And I'm the one to find this version for a while. It's in it's in a case. It makes it more, forgiving. And it's also directed by Joe Dante. I personally know him also for Looney Tunes Back in Action. That one movie that destroyed Warner Brothers feature animation. Here's the tape label. Printed August 9th, 1999. The next two are from the Warner Brothers Family Entertainment brand. Space Jam. Yes, I finally got Space Jam. It's about damn time. So Space Jam, of course, stars Michael Jordan, and it was released back in 1996, and it was the first film from Warner Brothers feature animation, and the only one that did well. So the thing is, when Warner Brothers feature animation was released after Space Jam, all their other animated films flopped hard. Cats Don't Dance, Osmosis Jones, I think The King and I as well. I think so. Quest for Camelot. Even The Iron Giant, even though it's considered the best animated film ever made, bombed. And after Looney Tunes Back in Action, they shut down the studio. Of course, now we got a Warner Animation Group, so we got that. Anyway, yeah, Space Jam. This VHS came out back in, I believe, 1997. 1997. So right down there. And, I had to watch it. I actually just recently watched it for the first time. I mean, I've seen bits of it, thanks to ABC Family, now known as Freeform. And of course on HBO Max. And of course, HBO Max, I think. I'm probably wrong. But, ever since Space Jam New Legacy was released, I knew I have to go and watch it fully. So, yeah, here's the label. Another ink label. Printed February 4th, 1997. The last of the Warner Brothers movies I have here, Free Willy. This initially came out in, 1990. Yeah, the movie and VHS came out in the same year, 1993. I've been seeing so many copies of Free Willy just go crazy at thrift stores, so I'm like, what the hell, I might as well get the first one. Still, though, it's nice to have either way, even if it's not perfect. This, as you may tell, this is when Warner Brothers started doing ink labels, and this is printed November 26th, 1993. Now, in terms of, I don't know if it'll actually be good, but I don't know. When I get the chance, I'll probably give it a shot. But that's it for the Warner Brothers stuff. Of course, we gotta talk about the Disney stuff. Damn receipt. So, let's start off with the one I probably showed off, Inspector Gadget. I showed you this many months ago. I think, what was it, 2019? Of course, it's based off the Deke animated show, the one that practically made Deke a household name. Stars Matthew Broderick and Rupert Everett. I mostly know. I think he was Prince Charming in Shrek 2. But if you already know, it's not really much of a good movie. This was one of many productions with a joint effort with Disney and Caravan Pictures. They also did a few other ones with them, like, off my head at the moment. The one with the baseball. That one baseball movie, I forgot what it was called. I believe he also did Heavyweights. Heavyweights, The Big Green. Anyway, here's the label. Printed October 31st, 1999. I believe it came out on December of 1999. Next one up. Let me move this first. Flubber, starring Robin Williams. This is a remake of The Absent-Minded Professor. Came out in 1997, I believe. Late 97. Came out on VHS in 1998. I had this movie also years ago, but I wanted to get a new copy. And I personally kind of enjoy it, just for, because of the fact of, Robin Williams in it. We all know Robin Williams. Rest in peace, Robin. And, I'm not gonna lie, CG on Flubber looks really good. This was another joint effort from Disney and Great Oaks, who also helped them make the live-action 101 Dalmatians. What's cool about this one, it has a sticker label. Of course, if you remember my previous update, that had the sticker label on my copy of Return to Jafar. The print date on mine is March 11th, 1998. And the next two are really damn special, especially the second one. First up, this is a souvenir cassette. A Dream Called Walt Disney World. As you may see, it is a definite old release with Sorcerer Mickey packaging. I believe this came out in the 80s, early mid-80s, though mine is a later print, as you may tell from the packaging. As you may see here. The perfect way to reminisce about your Walt Disney World vacation, it's all here. Exquisitely photographed and fully narrated. Exquisitely photographed. And yet, it looks like it was straight from a film print. It looks like crap. Oh, well. Excuse the background noise. It's Saturday. It's a given. Anyway, here's the label. Of course, as it is a early Disney release, it has a M label that makes it for VHS and Betamax labels. The printing on this one is March 31st, 1987. What's cool about this one, too, is that it comes with a business reply card. And the last of the clamshells is a real big one. The original video release of Sleeping Beauty, released October of 1986. Of course, there was a big marketing campaign for this. This was the 6th entry in the Walt Disney Classics line, which was still relatively new. The line was already available for 2 years, but this was the most successful of the year, as it sold over 1 million copies, which is really good for the time. And I believe this is like my 4th copy of Sleeping Beauty. I have this, the Masterpiece Edition, the 2003 Special Edition, and the Platinum Edition. So, this and The Little Mermaid are the 2 movies that I own multiple copies of. 4 copies. Here's the tape. Of course, has the Classics diamond. The case. Printed November 1st, 1986. And that's it for the clamshells, but now we shall head to the slip boxes. I think that's what they're called, is it? So, we're not going to go in particular order here, so we're just going to go tape after tape. So, first up, Matilda. I already own a copy on a clamshell case, but I saw this as a later print, so decided to grab it. This is a later print from the early 2000s. Of course, it's based off the book by Roald Dahl, best known for Fantastic Mr. Fox, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the BFG. typical Columbia label. Like I said, this is a little print from, if I can, there we go, the 11th week of 2002. So, I always felt like that was the last year VHS became successful. Next one, the live-action ScoobyDoo, released in, well, 2002. As you already know, I own the DVD counterparts of both this and its sequel, ScoobyDoo 2 Monsters Unleashed. But, you know, seeing this on VHS, I had to grab it. Here's the tape itself. Typical Warner Brothers Inc. label at the time. Printed, it's actually a little print here, February 20th, 2004. It's pretty much the year that VHS died. Next one's from MGM UA, Rain Man, starring Dustin Hoffman and Tom Cruise. I'd never seen it, although, like, as you may see up here, it won 4 Academy Awards, most notably Best Picture of 1988, which, you know, is nice. Now my camera over here is not liking focus. As it is early release, it contains a silver sticker label. If I could, there we go. Alright, the next 3 are from Fox, Walt Disney, Fox, I don't even care. First up we have Home Alone 1 and 2. Of course, released in 1990 and 1992 respectively. Let's start off with the first Home Alone. From John Hughes, Home Alone, starring Macaulay Culkin. Of course, I've seen Home Alone. It's a great movie. This VHS came out back in 1991. Yes, 1991. Here's the tape. Typical Fox label. I believe this is around the time they were trying to differentiate them and their CBS Fox time, well, the CBS Fox history. Print date on this one is the 31st week of 1991. Then we have the sequel, Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. Definitely not as good, but still wholesome fun. Although Macaulay Culkin sounds like he doesn't really give a damn. Of course, after Home Alone becoming the #1 holiday movie of the year, yeah, he kind of, of course, he used it to his, he became really popular, okay? This VHS came out in 1993. I haven't tested it out. Yeah, I just realized. So. Print in on this one, the 25th week of 1993. And the last of the Fox group. This is Doubtfire, starring Robin Williams and Sally Field. VHS came out in 1994. Of course, it's one of Adam Sandler's best works. Here's the tape. Printed on the 18th week of 1994. Now the next one I pretty much bought mostly for it's difficult. It's collector's reasons, really. Yeah, remember Barney, right? I'm just surprised that this dinosaur is like what? Like nearly 30 years old? Is it 30? I don't know. This is Rock with Barney. This was released back in 1991. Little backstory. Barney didn't start off as a TV show, kids. It started off as a collection of VHS tapes created by the Lions Group called Barney and the Backyard Gang. And this was the final episode, well, the final tape they released in 1991, right after the Barney in Concert tape. Of course, after this, they got a TV deal with PBS, and what came was an award-winning show. This version I have here is its second release from 1993. back when they were, Barney took the world by storm thanks to the TV show. Not to mention, home video sales were going crazy. The content inside is the same as the original, but either way, I still bought it just because that, and it's an original print. Well, pseudo-original, as you may tell from the label. Of course, this is back when the Lions group started putting their tapes white. And that's one thing we know about Barney VHS tapes. The tapes were white. And it also came with this, a flyer for the Barney fan club, which is really nice. And it's only $3 for kid, so that's cool. Of course, when you open it up, it talks about a few of the stuff you can buy from there. Videos, audio cassette, stuffed animals. I'm actually trying to find a Barney stuffed animal. Mostly the ones from either Dakin or Golden Bear. In fact, a good friend of mine on Instagram helped me out there. The 4-foot giant Barney is $250. What the hell? Still though, it's nice to have, even barring the fact that's fucking Barney. In fact, new plushes are being made today by Toy Factory, and they look awful. Seriously, look up the Barney dolls from Toy Factory, and oh boy, they look bad, really bad. Anyway, the last two are from Disney. First up is a Touchstone film, Pretty Woman, starring Richard Gere and Julia Roberts, released in 1990. I believe it came out in 1989. I'm probably wrong. And of course, for you VHS collectors, including myself, the most notable thing about this release of Pretty Woman, unlike its later prints, the label is pink. Freaking pink. It's pretty funny. Of course, it's printed September 18th, 1990, but still, the tape is pink. It's really good. And finally, The Parent Trap, as part of the Walt Disney's Studio Film Collection. This was around the time when Disney decided to re-release their live-action films under this new packaging. Latest came out in 1991. 1991. Of course, as you see up there, imagination, warmth, and a fun-loving sense of adventure makes Walt Disney Studio Film Collection truly special. The unique quality of these timeless films will forever touch our hearts. I've been wanting to see The Parent Trap as well, starring Haley Mills and Haley Mills. She worked a lot with Disney now that I think about it. She was in a lot of movies. Another one, Pollyanna, and was it The 3 Lives of Tom and Cena? I'm probably wrong on that one. Anyway, here's the label. Mine is a later pressing from November 18th, 1992. And what also came with it was this, a promo booklet. The Beauty of a Gift promotion. Of course, this advertised the release of Beauty and the Beast. One of the biggest home video releases in history, in my opinion. This and The Lion King. Of course, it talks about the many releases of videos coming out. $24.99 each. Unlike the Studio Film Collection, where it's just $19.99 each. That's a ripoff. Of course, we got the Walt Disney Mini Classics. Sing-along songs and cartoon classics. Some of the last right here. This, let's see, Fun on a Job, Happy Summer Days, and what is it? Goofy Sports. Sports According to Goofy? Is that what it's called? Then we got some other releases like Dance Workout with Barbie. Oh God. Frankenweenie. Of course, Tim Burton's short film from the 80s. A few other releases from Buena Vista. Also Buena Vista, Alvin and Chipmunks, and The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle. And finally, Dinosaurs. Of course, Jim Henson's Dinosaurs. Nice that it came with it, though. Although I bet it would have probably came with my VHS copy of Beauty and the Beast. I'm probably wrong. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the update. Whew. Jesus Christ. That was one hell of an update. Anyway, till then, hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And also check out, of course, my art, my social media, Instagram, Twitter, DeviantArt, and my newest Pixiv account. Until then, hope you guys enjoy your day. Well, hope you guys enjoy your Saturday. Then, of course, enjoy, of course, spring during April. Till then, see you next time.